What is up YouTube? We're back for another video, and today I'm going to try to ride 5,000 meters of elevation on my e-bike. It's nearly 6 AM. The plan is to start riding in half an hour. I'm going to be riding all day in Rostrevor. I've split the ride in about 4 segments. Every segment is just over 1250 meters of elevation, and the plan is to go out, do 5, 6, 7 trails, come back to the van, have food, refuel, get water, and head out again, come back and do the same again and repeat that 4 times. Now I'm not going to be riding the exact same set of trails the 4 times. I'm going to start riding some of the closest trails here, the ones that I would know the best, given the fact that I'm going to start riding, it's going to be dark. So I'm going to be riding DH3, DH4, perhaps a Mega Mission on the Pulse. Whenever there is daylight again, I'm going to go out to the top of Magic Carpet. I'm going to ride over to Ballyhead, and I'm planning on doing 6 trails over there. That will be the end of segment 2. Come back to the van, gather my stuff together again, and then I'll start riding again on this side of the hill here, riding Beans, DH3, DH4, Mega Mission on the Pulse, all of them. And yeah, I'll stop either when I get to 5,000 meters or when the bike and I can't go anymore. So I will have a spare battery, which I have here. So the plan is that halfway through the ride I will replace one battery for the other one, so that will give me a little bit more to go. And yeah, it's gonna be tough enough. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I'm gonna try my best anyway, and it should be fun. Around 9:30 or so, by the time I start the second segment of the ride, I will have a little crew of friends joining me. So yeah, stay tuned and enjoy. You'll see me suffer a little bit, so whoo! Let's go on to the first run of the day. It's going to be the H3. It's raining a little bit, so I'm just going to be careful with it. And let's see how the trails are. I don't think we can see much. That is how many. This is going to be the 4th trail of the morning. I've done the first 2 on DH3, then I went over to DH4 to clock in the 3rd and 4th run, but there are trees down, and I've done on my 3rd run I repeated DH3, only the first section, and then I steered back into On the Pulse, and I've done the last 2 sections of On the Pulse, and now I'm going to do the exact same thing. So that will be 4 runs clocked in. I had 1 break so far to drink isotonic drink and have a protein bar, and after this 4th run I will stop again, have a little bit more drink and a little bit more food, and then clock in other 2-3 runs before having the first big break, where I'm going to have some eggs in the van and get coffee. And then I should be able to gather up with the boys that will be arriving to the car park at around 9, half 9. So far so good. Run number 4 into the gully. Now I'm going to head over to On the Pulse and do the 2 bottom sections of that, so I'm not doing the exact same trail all the time. I'm going to leave him a little bit of a gap. Thank you. and get right in the corner. That was good. That was good. Now it's a little bit brighter. It's 8:30. I am on top of Mega Mission and I'm gonna be clocking in 2 runs here for the first break. So now I've stopped to get a little bit of drink, and look at this beef jerky. Something I hadn't seen before until I was in Canada. Chris and I found beef jerky and salmon jerky. Nice and salty, super tasty. Personally, I wouldn't be one for having loads of sweets on the trail. I would rather have savoury stuff, so this is brilliant. Talking about fueling up and efficiency. In the name of efficiency, I shaved the beer, so we have these moustache to save a little bit of weight and streamline with the wind when we're riding at high speeds. So this will give me 1/4 of a watt every hour, and that will get me 1 step closer to reaching 5,000 meters of elevation. So there we go. Go. Yes, there we go, we made it. We're at the top of what used to be Magic Carpet, heading in that direction. We're going to be going somewhere over there. Careful, marching. Foot, or what is it? Oh. Ankle. Which one? Left. Left. There we go. How are we feeling? Good. Living the dream. We're living the dream. We lost 2 riders in battle. They're going back home. We're gonna keep going here and just hold on tight for a few more runs before we get to the next break. There we go, battery out already. That is the second break. I am just over halfway. I've covered 2,587 meters of elevation. It's time to refuel. I just replaced the battery, so I have a fresh battery. I'm gonna eat. I have a big bowl of pasta in the microwave, getting ready. Loads of carbs, plenty of drink. I'm gonna have a coffee, banana. Then I'm gonna get changed into another set of riding gear, and then it's gonna be time to go. So far so good. The body's feeling okay. I can feel my legs. Obviously my legs are tired It's already 2,500 meters of elevation. I'm starting to feel my upper body getting tired. I'm happy, I'm enjoying it. So yeah, it's a 10 out of 10 so far. I'm loving it. To give you a little bit of insight in terms of the planning of these, the first thing, or one of the most important things for this, is my nutrition, making sure that I am properly fueled to tackle this. And this is not something that I would do just the day before. I wouldn't eat loads before. Basically what I've been doing is I changed my diet for the last 10 days. I've been eating less protein, more carbohydrates. I would usually have a diet that would be heavier in protein. From breakfast to snacks and lunch that I'm having right now, everything has a high content of carbohydrates, so it keeps me going, it keeps my energy levels up. So apart from that, I'm just trying to keep a steady pace on the bike. I'm really focused on the cadence that I have on the e-bike. I get all that data from the screen on my bike, so I'm focused on having a steady cadence and power output, so I'm not burning the legs more than what I should. And yeah, just taking it easy, enjoying, and trying not to make mistakes. So yeah, let's keep going. That's probably the last half an hour of daylight. It's hard to see. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, that is so much harder. There we go. I'm gonna head over for what we're gonna call the second last run. That is 24 runs in 5,000 meters of elevation, and I'm gonna check the stats when I get back to the van, and I'll throw more stats. You can see here what I have left. 2% left on the e-bike. Pretty tight going, my legs can't go anymore, and I'm quite knackered. So I'm gonna cruise down the hill, take it easy, and I'll throw all the stats when I get to the van. I didn't even record the last 5 runs. I was so tired that I just wanted to get it done and dust it and finish. So I didn't want to set up the camera and talk through the videos. I wanted to just get stuck in, put a podcast on the AirPods and try to switch off my mind and just worry about keeping the legs turning. So job is done. Oh, thank fuck for that. Oh yeah. I'm so tired. I can't even talk. That is it. Challenge completed. That is 5,000 meters of elevation done. I'll throw some stats for the guys out there that like numbers and like myself. That was 8 hours moving time, 13 hours and 43 minutes of elapsed time, so from start to finish. I burnt about just over 4,000 calories and I climbed 5,050 meters, and my bike is down at 2% after using 2 batteries. I did 90.2 kilometers, 24 trails, and I'm looking forward to getting home to a big feed and resting. So thank you very much. If you made it this far, stay tuned for the next one. Yeah, Tommy's low on energy, so there's not much more hype left.